Testing. We're going for another round. Today is what's the day? Today's date? 19th? 19th of May 2020. Week 7 of CB. Let's go. Take a ride with me. Let's go. Testing, test the voice, test the sound. How does it look? Testing. We're going for another round. Today's what's the day? Today's date? 19th? 19th of May 2020. Week 7 of CB. Let's go. Take a ride with me. Let's go. It's a beautiful day, fellas. Let's ride. From here, Punggol Settlement on a Tuesday afternoon. Thanks for joining me, guys. Let's hope this will be an eventful trip, or a peaceful trip, rather. Not too eventful. Here we go. On the right here, construction site, everything stopped working, right? Because of circuit breaker. Alright, for the sake of your, when you're watching this, I know it's like people with motion sickness. For the sake of you guys, and myself actually, when I watch it back later on, I'm going to try to keep my head facing forward, right? As much as I can. Unless I need to check blind spot and things like that. Otherwise, I'm just going to use my eyeballs to scan the area and I try to minimize actually moving my head. Swiveling my neck, so to speak. Oh, the jet. Alright, this right here is the west entrance to Coney Island, and this is the short little causeway to Coney Island, but I'm not gonna go all the way. Alright, just gonna turn around, make a U-turn, keep going where we are heading along the PCN. Nice and quiet. And some might say a little boring. So how does a lone cyclist keep himself, or me in this case, occupied, right? Or not say occupied, I mean entertained on this monotonous route. I mean, today is the 76th day I'm out here since it all started for me 16 weeks ago. So one of the things I do is to entertain myself is I sing to myself, not surprisingly. So yeah, here goes.现在你心里想什么？能不能就写在眼眸，告诉我，在这沉默的片刻，让我们用心灵交流。如果爱情烦恼真的太多，或许心事都交给我，为你担忧，对我来说也是快乐。不管有多少真心，多少爱被错过，有了你我已经别无所求，用半生静静相守，换取承诺，什么话都不必再说。总以为曾经付出曾被爱伤害过，在世上只有我对爱执着，直到我慢慢感受你的温柔，才了解今生注定与你相守。谁似你這般欣賞我？誰也算不上你一般清楚我。問我可需要什麼？願你終生交託給我，讓我一生好好把你照料。請讓我體恤你需要。為你獻出全部熱愛，從來沒缺少。如果今天將失去眼前的一切，剩低清風亮晝也不計，唯獨你一個是不可給取替，是我生命裏的一切。如早知今生跟你有幸可相愛對，當初應更努力為未來。其實我知道是可一不可再，下半生准我留住你，一直相愛，直到我慢慢感受你的溫柔，下半生准我留住你，一直相愛。Oh, that's one song, approximately. Whew. It really takes the breath out of you, right? I wasn't really even cycling all that quickly, right? Just a leisurely cycle. And by the way, my bicycle here kind of an anomaly, alright? So basically, it used to be a 26-inch bike. That means both front and back wheels are 26 inches, you know, in diameter. But the back wheel, as it happens, gave out some time ago, and I had a spare 20-inch back wheel lying around at home. So I put that on myself. So right now, I'm actually, I mean, in terms of pedaling, the speed and all that, you know, I mean, if you're sort of aware about, you know, bicycles and all that, I have a 20-inch back wheel. So all things being equal, this bike can't go as fast as it used to anymore, because every round I pedal, right, it only goes a shorter distance, right? The wheel is smaller now. But it also means that it's easier to pedal, so to speak. I mean, it's easier to go up hills with it. So it rides like a 20-inch, although the front wheel is 26-inch, right? Still. So yeah, just plus. I mean, there is a difference, because I do have a 26-inch bike, and when I ride that one, it's a little bit harder to move off and all that, but it can go a lot, I mean, not a lot, but faster. I can go faster on it, right? Okay. Damn. So, I hope I've kept it fairly interesting. I mean, other than visually, you can see this route. Okay. You see that dam, that power station dam kind of thing, bridge kind of thing, that is the east entrance to Coney Island, or from Coney Island. Okay, one of these days we'll go over there, right? Whew. So you can see from the ground, actually it rained earlier today. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to come out cycling today. I don't know if you guys can see this. Were you able to see it? There's a monkey on the lamppost just now. Well. Okay. For you guys who are like never seen a monkey in your life, right? Okay. Here you go. This one's for you guys. I don't stop for monkeys anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been out here too often. It's not a novelty anymore. And sometimes, you know, when especially during the weekends, a lot of weekenders would come out, right? Crowd the place around here, and when they see the monkeys out, they stop in the middle of anywhere, you know, like, and start taking pictures and videos and just block up everything. And this area here is a real bottleneck during those times on the weekend. Yeah, but on weekdays, actually, it's absolutely lovely to be out here, you know, on your own. If you want to cycle, jog, rollerblade, walk your dog, it's absolutely fine on weekdays. Plenty of space for everyone. But come the weekend, now that's another story, man. Come the weekend, this place is a bitch to negotiate. This particular area here, right? We had the bridge, the red bridge. We just passed it. This junction, that junction back there, man, it's crazy. You guys have the opportunity to come around here, you know, on the weekend. Please don't go quickly. Don't go, like, don't speed if you're riding, you know, on your e-scooter, on your bicycle. Go slow, all right? Check your blind spot, man. Always check your blind spot. If you're coming towards a bend, you can't see what's coming up, go slow. If people don't keep, I mean, they don't stick to the convention. A lot of people don't stick to the convention. What I mean by the convention, that means keeping left, right? No matter what, keeping left. But sometimes when it's so crowded, maybe for a split second or, you know, just a couple of seconds, you need to break that convention. You need to move to the right to overtake or avoid somebody, whatever. So the larger the crowd, you know, the more densely packed the area is. You just gotta slow down, man. Whatever it is, you know, like break your momentum if you have to. Just gotta slow it down. Otherwise, you know, you're just gonna get in trouble, right? Either you hurt yourself or hurt somebody else, you know. Nobody wants that. Alright, so we've reached, for those who don't know, this is the container F&B area. I think the road name is Turbing Road. Alright. Go look it up. Again, when it comes to the weekend, this area is a hot spot as well. And a lot of people, you know, on the PCN side and on the footpath side over there. So, you know, when there's crowd and people like walking on the PCN side, it becomes more an issue because, you know, the PCN is kind of more for people who want to go a little quicker. You know, if you're jogging or cycling and you want to go a little faster than just a walking pace, right? And it can get a little frustrating when, you know, you build up a good pace. Say you're cycling, build up a good pace, but then somebody who's cycling or jogging slowly, but in your way, right? And still, you know, I mean, no matter how frustrating, you still got to practice good safety, right? So the first thing is, yeah, check your blind spot, overtake quickly, and then get back to the left, right? The convention again, like I said, keeping left. Okay, enough talk. Maybe let's try to do another song here. See how far, or if I can sustain that, right? But I'm not going to cycle quickly or anything like that. Okay, here goes. 這一生也在進取，這分鐘卻掛念誰？我會說是唯獨你不可失去。好光陰是幻是虛，誰明人生樂趣？我會說為情為愛，仍然是對。誰比你重要？成功了敗了也 完全冇重要，誰比你重要？狂風與暴雨都因你燃燒，一再追，只想追趕生命裏一分一秒。原來多麼可笑，你是真正目標。一追再追，追蹤一些生命裏基本需要。原來早不缺少。有了你，即使平凡卻最重要。好光陰總沒太多，一分鐘那又如何？會與你共同度過，都不枉過。風戀多，錯誤更多，如能重新做過，我會説願能為你提前做錯。誰比你重要？成功了敗了也完全冇重要。誰比你重要？狂風與暴雨都因你燃燒。Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm really out of breath. Well, I hope it was not too bad, not too jarring on your ears. Maybe I should just shut up, right? I mean, if you're still watching this, at least, you know, I think the greenery and all that, it's kind of nice and refreshing. I mean, especially if you've been stuck, you're stuck at home for whatever reason. Maybe, what I'm doing right here, watching this video, I should just shut up. Of course, you can always mute the video if you're watching it, right? Yeah. And just enjoy the visuals. Imagine yourself slowly pedaling along with me, or in my stead, right? Whew. I do want to say one thing though, there's a reason why they paint this line here, this yellow line here, right? They are, as in the authorities, and parks, right? National Parks Board, because they want people to have a guideline where they ought to go, depending on the mode of transport they're using, or in this case, for people who are jogging, no mode of transport, and for the rest who have wheels, right, like cyclists, e-scooters. And I think there's a misconception about, or a misunderstanding, or kind of like blurring of what it means, what the PCN means, right? The PCN actually stands for Park Connector Network, right? PCN. So it doesn't mean that the PCN is, if it's labeled PCN, then it's a free for all. You know what I'm saying? It's like it could be a footpath, or it could be a shared path, or it could be a cycling path, and it's part of the network. So it's part of the PCN. But some people just totally disregard it, because like, okay, some parts of the PCN there's this yellow line, right? Some parts there isn't. So it gets confusing for people, I think. right? You get I think what you get is a cognitive dissonance. You don't know like when, or it gets confusing. That's it. That's just a simple way of saying it. I mean, to me, it's quite clear. It doesn't matter what you call it. It doesn't matter if there's a yellow line, right? Just stick to the convention. Keep left. Slow down when there are people around. Check your blind spot. You know, simple rules like that. Don't complicate things, you know, and then have different standards, different conventions. Here, say here, you got the yellow line splitting, you know, so-called pedestrians and PCN, and then some other parts you don't have it. That's what I mean by like different standards in different areas, and too many different kinds of standards, which is supposed to apply everywhere. You know, like, oh man, right, some people get fixated on certain rules, right, and ignore the fact that there are other rules that apply as well. So I don't know. Let's not talk about it. Just let it be. Let people, you know, like do what they want to do. Sometimes it's easier that way, I think. Not just about this issue, but anything, you know, just don't think too much. You know, they say ignorance is bliss, right? Yeah. Well, I actually got another take on that phrase, but never mind, another day. Okay, I don't even know if the camera is still recording because its battery life is really short, and it probably either cut off because the battery has run out or it's near the end. We are also very near the end of this trip, which is to say that I'm nearing the turnaround point, which for me is the 13-kilometer mark, basically. So that's where I usually turn around, and on my previous video that's where I started from, right? So I'm just gonna pick up the pace a little bit, you know, if I can. But you see up ahead you got little kids, one little kid actually, so never mind. I'm not gonna go quickly when there's a little kid in front coming up ahead, because kids, generally speaking, are just less aware of their environment. Not saying adults are fully aware, I'm just saying that kids generally are more unaware of their environment. They might just dash out. Alright, that concludes today's trip. Thanks for coming along, guys.